Starting out at tonight's Fox 7 Focus, a recent murder in Cedar Park described as a homophobic hate crime, as well as new threats on local events, has many in Austin's LGBTQ community concerned. Joining us to talk about this is Ricardo Martinez of Equality Texas. Ricardo, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So first of all, there was a vigil on Sunday paying tribute to 24-year-old Akira Ross, who was fatally shot at a gas station in Cedar Park last month. The police report saying that the suspect yelled a homophobic slur at her before shooting her. What was your reaction when you heard about this?
I mean, it's devastating, right? The murder happened on June 2nd, and that was right at the beginning of Pride Month. At the very beginning of the month, have something so tragic happen with someone that was just navigating their life. Getting gas is just heartbreaking.
And you brought up Pride, obviously, in the wake of that killing, we saw that a local Starbucks in Cedar Park canceled a planned event called Coffee with the Queens. It was supposed to be a Pride-related event involving a duo of Austin-based drag queens called the Beckys. Starbucks did release a statement. They said after the store received threatening messages following the posting of that event, we made the safest decision to postpone and reimagine it as part of Austin Pride. The Beckys telling Fox 7, quote, watching people blatantly and boldly post and spread hateful rhetoric against us just for hanging out at a coffee shop is so sad, disappointing, and scary. What does that say to you about the current climate we're in?
Look, I think that we say this pretty often, that we're experiencing a very layered and cruel attack, and we are seeing the chilling effect of anti-LGBTQ legislation, the weaponization of state agencies, violence. We're seeing it kind of trickle down to everyday life, right? And at this moment, what we need is our allies to stand strongly behind us, right, and practice uncommon courage.
And sadly, it seems like a trend that's kind of echoing throughout our area. We've seen other drag queens whose events have been canceled, other LGBTQ-owned businesses that have been on the receiving end of threats. What message would you like to send to members of the LGBTQ plus community here in Central Texas who may be seeing all this and feeling concerned?
I would say, number one, if you do come across an emergent situation, whether you are being personally attacked or your business is being attacked, I think one of the first steps is to, if there are serious threats, report it if you can to the authorities, but also let us know, right? I think as the largest statewide organization that does this work here in Texas and protecting our community, showing up for our community in very many ways, I think we take that responsibility in connecting people to the right resources that they may have at their disposal that they may not be aware of that could provide some help and assistance in navigating these spaces.
We mentioned Austin Pride, but looking ahead to that next month, what are your hopes for that event? Obviously, as far as safety and security, but what impact do you hope it has on the community? It seems like these gatherings are more important than ever in a sense.
For sure. I think that all prides, big or small, including the one coming up in Austin in August, are opportunities for us to connect, right? Opportunities for our community to come out and create extended family, connect, experience joy. And I think that joy is kind of a defiant way of organizing and pushing back against the fear that anti-LGBTQ forces want to instill upon us.
All right, Ricardo Martinez from Equality Texas, thank you so much for taking the time and sharing your perspective with us. We appreciate it.
Of course.